Carolina is still in rhythm and can avoid the dreaded Duke hangover as a talented but somewhat snake-bitten recently Clemson team rolls into the Dean Smith Center. Welcome inside, hoping to get right in Chapel Hill. Tonight they're underway, and Clemson will have it first. Starting lineups very similar to what you've seen in the past. The exception, Clemson coach Brad Brownell is starting Jack Clark, number 5. You see him in the corner for the 4th time tonight. In practice today, Carolina was running a play. They wanted to get Baycott a touch on the first possession, but Tigers able to take it away. Shefflin is now guarding Baycott, but no problem. Harrison Ingram for Brownell's Tigers. Chase Hunter and Jack Clark. Joseph Girard, the former Syracuse player, along with Shefflin, who might be the most improved player in the ACC. And P.J. Hall, as Jay mentioned. There is Shefflin with his first shot of the night, and he puts it in.
It's Kansas State in the octagon of doom. You know, the tendency for teams to take their foot off the gas. I'm not sure that's going to happen to Carolina. They're a team that has more of a veteran presence, but still, you wonder about their focus and their concentration.
Oh, the starting lineup for the Heels, Jay Will. You might see a lot of them tonight. Seth Trimble won't play for North Carolina tonight. Got banged up in practice yesterday. Nothing that happened in the Duke game, but he is not available tonight. As Girard is now 2 for 2 with a 3, and Clemson has jumped on top by a touchdown. Shefflin with another rebound off the Davis miss. Now you see, we talked about the Duke hangover, such an emotional matchup, but the record has been quite good.
Ball down, one of the fastest paces in the country. Clemson doing a great job of communicating this far.
Already has 1 3, and now he's got another. P.J. Hall, who only had 10 points, and Hubert Davis is not going to wait on him.
P.J. Hall is absolutely battling Baycott down low for position on the block.
Well, Clemson showing a little zone here. Saw this in practice this morning. There's Baycott who rolls it in.
Now, Clemson is not going to bring a double team. That's going to be opportunity for Baycott to eat all down low on the block.
Chase Hunter finds some space, and he knocks down.
And the critical keys for Clemson to win this game is take care of the basketball. North Carolina had 17 points off of 11 turnovers by Duke in their last game, and that allowed them to get a rhythm offensively.
Baycott draws the foul on Hall. They needed it. Baycott goes to the free throw line.
I mean, thousands of kids on Franklin Street. I mean, at Duke, we would have.
And Paxton Wojcik, who's seen his minutes cut in recent games, is in for Hubert Davis. As we mentioned earlier, Seth Trimble not available tonight. And Baycott goes right at Godfrey, and he gets the N1.
This being a priority is key to success for the Tar Heels. To execute defensively each and every possession.
Ryan open for 3. He has struggled a little bit relative to his capabilities. Great find from R.J. Davis, and a chance for another 3-point play. 3. Baycott averaged a little over 6 points per game. Chase Hunter.
Great guard pressure by R.J. Davis there.
Hall taking Baycott inside, uses the left hand, and now P.J. Hall will have a chance for a 3-point play.
You talk about matching the physicality of...
Hall has suits, and if we can get everybody out of sneakers and into grown-up shoes, my job here will be complete.
You can't help yourself, can you?
I can't. Here comes Cormac Ryan. Baycott has Hall buried deep, and that'll be an easy one. Armando Baycott has North Carolina's last 10 points. He is carrying them and keeping them in the game.
P.J. Hall complained to the referee, you don't meet him early, he gets too deep on the block.
Hall, buckets, his 3rd triple of the night, and he's got it.
And protecting the rim.
Davis has missed his first 5, the ACC's leading scorer. Wojcik, the lefty. Hey, knocks down a 3. Just a second made field goal for North Carolina by number 13 Baylor, who we'll see against Kansas and Allen Fieldhouse on Saturday. And JoJo team's met. Wojcik hit 1, couldn't get that one. Here come the Tigers. Jack Clark strong, and he got hit by Jalen Withers, who was checked into the game.
Changing angles and forcing the defense to communicate.
Clark makes the... Harrison Ingram rattles out. Clark has done a good job on the boards. Girard constantly moving, shot fake, and a sweet touch. And Joseph Girard has 10. Wojcik beats everybody down, and Shefflin blocks it, and I believe they'll call him for a foul.
I'm just trying to tell
his career up until this year. This league has a number of teams that will have a chance. Armando goes back up, a lot of contact there. And Wiggins, who they've been imploring to rebound harder, gets it, and going to the bucket is Dylan Hunter, chases little brother, and will call a foul.
Speaking of Wilmot Sadat saying about went to D-Wade in the history of this country, and also RD, I don't believe Black History should be 1 month. It should be every month. We don't have white history. It's how do we celebrate culture all the time in our country? That's what we're so great at doing. Constant appreciation.
R.J. Davison.
Transition and also having active hands. Not opening up those passing gaps to get easy points in transition.
Cormac still can't find the range.
Yeah, well, that's the matchup where they switch. You got that matchup down low.
P.J. Hall.
When North Carolina switched on Filipowski, he just spent his time roaming on the perimeter instead of going down low and muscling up like P.J. Hall.
I'm going to call a goaltend. The bucket will count for Cadeau. That's it. P.J. Hall rises up. That's a tough shot. He tries to follow his own. Cadeau comes out for the Tar Heels. Good pass to Bacot, who's going in, and almost a chance for yet another three-point play for Armando, but he'll go back to the free throw line.
Forced to come out of the game before. Now he's a guy that can sustain playing through
Sermons and Pat Adams. Perhaps responding to that push and not wanting things to get away. Now they've all of a sudden really tightened it up. They just call Zayden High, #1, the freshman from San Antonio. Physical.
My thing is, if you're going to make those calls,
even Wiggins' dad has been encouraging him to be a better rebounder. You're 6'10 and a half. We know you can shoot. Get on the glass. He has had a couple of big ones in the early going tonight as Chase Hunter drains the three, and the lead is 14. Cross almost stumbled, able to get rid of it to Girard before traveling. Here's Joe Girard. No good, R.J. Davis, and he's going to be fouled.
they lost. They played against Duke. They were the aggressor.
In their recent games, a 3-point loss at home. That's a tough shot by Harrison Ingram to Georgia Tech in double overtime. Controversial call at Duke that cost them a 1-point loss, and then they had a shot to win the game by this man, Jack Clark, against Virginia. They really started well. They just hit a little bit of a tough patch, but a talented veteran team that has shown up ready to play tonight.
Somebody from North Carolina's going to hit a three sooner or later.
Aiden High with the tip. High cut
glass. You can prioritize throwing the ball down low just because you're missing shots. Get offensive rebound.
That is just a shame that shot didn't go in, because that was a nifty pass from Clark to find P.J. Hall as R.J. Davis has it roll off. And let's see who the foul is doing. Fouls, and now for the last 98 seconds, P.J. Hall 0 for 59.
What Brad said here, Brad Burnell, the head coach of Clemson.
He said, guys, before their win in 2020, that older folks would say, look, before I move on to the next life, I really want to see it. Wow. Got a chance to see another one. That was a strong move from Chauncey Wiggins, a sophomore from Grayson, Georgia. 15-point lead as we head toward the 1-minute mark to play here in the first half.
Clemson just putting Armando in a ton of ball screens, keeping him on the perimeter, leaving that inside pocket to go to work.
See, might have a 2-for-1 opportunity. Davis through his legs, finds an open Ingram, and he knocks down the three. Now the Tigers can hold for the last shot. Chase Hunter. That's no good. Paxton Wojcik will get a long one off, and that's how we'll go to the half. Baycott was terrific in the first half. Let's see if the Tar Heels can get him started here in the second. Davis finds him. Thank you very much. P.J. Hall has played well and shot it well from outside. He's got 17 points. Can't afford for him to get fourth, but they also have to be cognizant of how quickly they can get him back on the floor. Shefflin double teams, that leaves Ingram. Withstand this early second half push. How about Hunter? Just working on Cadeau, but Cadeau forced the air ball. Ingram. Wow. It's Baycott. And he's fouled by Clark.
Ron Artest, bring it back to the city. Guy who can defend.
He has been vitally important, and he's taken so happy to be out and about.
Tyler Perry was absolutely balling last night for Kansas State.
How about some of those shots he made, especially that one spinning ball? Shefflin goes over Ingram. I don't think he realized where the basketball was, and Ian Shefflin will have a chance. Crew player in the ACC. Averaging almost rattle out. Shefflin was fighting for it. You look at Shefflin, you think, well, I can bust him up. And he said, nope, no, you can't.
Not him.
I mean, he is consistently, when Clemson tracks his GPS data, the guy who get it into Shefflin. Shefflin is just ripped away by Ingram. Extra pass to Ryan, gets Shefflin in the air. Cormac midside the arc, and he's finally got his first field goal. Shot clock's inside 10. Shefflin over the top of Cormac Ryan.
Cormac Ryan only around 6'3 and a half, 6'4. Shefflin, the guy who's 6'8.
R.J. Davis has another one.
He applies to after a made shot. North Carolina, one of the best in the country and one of the fastest paces at pushing the tempo after a made bucket.
R.J. Godfrey got the offensive rebound and fed Shefflin.
On the earth, R.J. Davis is going to pass him this evening. Sorry, JB. You know, Joel's my guy. Just
all down 4, headed toward the 13-minute mark. Davis pops open. Hunter trying to force him under the basket, and R.J. Davis now just 2 behind.
This Hunter just fell asleep there defensively. A nice little back cut by R.J. I love when little guys get down low on the block and post up.
How about when little guys knock down threes? Joseph Girard has Dylan Hunter is checked in. Chase Hunter, his brother, has gone to the bench. Brad Brownell will try to get him a rest until the under-12 meeting timeout. Great cut from Paxton Wojcik, who's delivered some solid minutes tonight.
Great job by Shefflin keeping that one alive. Shefflin got an open look, but still you want to try to utilize the clock and run a set.
Wojcik was driving, and he's fouled on his way to the basket. The best.
It's super scintillating. See you forecasting LG. Said that
Hall didn't like Clemson. Hall wanted Wiggins to throw the ball back to Hunter on the other side. A look of disgust for the youngster. You see the control that North Carolina's had since P.J. picked up his 3rd foul early in the second half. Shoots better than 80% from the line, makes them both in the floor right now, but certainly he knows how to execute the zone. He stays in Syracuse.
By the way, those are winning plays for Clemson defensively. I know R.J. Davis can score, but getting him to have a high dosage of shots off the dribble from outside the arc, those are tough
for this Tiger team. Hunter from just inside the arc. That's no good. Hall gets the offensive board and keeps it free, and Dylan Hunter has it. Now Wiggins for 3. And he rattles it in, and the lead is back to 9. And closed within 2.
Smart by Brad Barnell to put Wiggins at the top of the zone since he's 6'8", 6'9", using that wingspan to test shots on R.J.
R.J. Davis over P.J. Hall. What a tough shot. He's got 16. Transfer from the Louisville's in the game. Too long, Davis, and it leaves it with Baycott. He's not likely to shoot it from there, but he will from there. Chase Hunter rolls off, and guess who? This guy just never stops working. Ian Shefflin with an offensive rebound. Fresh shot clock. Girard knocks down a three. Joseph Girard has 18.
What a pass.
Bacon and a foul on Shefflin, and a chance for another three-point play for Armando Bacon, who took one right in the kisser. Saturday night, now shooting for his 23rd, and he got it. Look at the performances from Bacot and P.J. Hall. We highlighted those two guys right off the top of the telecast, and they have more than delivered. Shot clock at 5. Here's Chase Hunter. Rolls off. Hall with the putback.
You heard the fan correctly behind me telling Armando Bacot to block out. You got to put a body on a guy like P.J. Hall. You can't out-jump him.
R.J. Davis draws the foul.
I really want to show you guys this play.
Probably a little bit longer and more explosive. And with that...
Now from knowing R.J. doesn't mean anything unless they win this game.
Hall fumbled it. Didn't get a real clean look at it. Elliot Cadeau on the run. 1-on-2. Cadeau all the way! And a chance for a three-point play!
Intensity and his explosiveness off the dribble getting to the rack are his strong strength.
And off to Hunter, shot clock's at 5. Shefflin going to work on Washington, and Ian Shefflin had a chance for a three-point play. And look at him bowling up and showing the flex. He used to miss the games, but not the practices, and he liked being inside. Cadeau on the push. R.J. Davis working on Chase Hunter. Hall with the block. Bacot. The tip, no. Jalen Washington has it. Girard ties him up.
That's a foul.
And they're going to call him for a foul. Makes the first. Back to a late foul on Tobacco Road brings back some bad memories. Wow. For Clemson, and for the first time since it was 2-2, we're tied. This is the front end. Let's see.
A three-point loss in double overtime to Georgia Tech. The biggest thing they have to do is believe they can win a close game and execute down the stretch.
Hall, offensive rebound, and P.J. Hall a chance for a three-point play. Victory coming in 2020 under Brad Brownell. Now the Tigers with just over 2 minutes to play in a 2-point lead. Girard. 4-3. Shown some real toughness, answering charge after charge, now trying to hold on. Ingram left this game for several minutes with apparent cramps, almost threw it away, and then Jalen Washington does throw it in the backcourt.
Look here, RJ. He takes the shortcut. Don't take the shortcut. It's okay if you lose him. Just follow him and chase him under that screen. Just chase. Man.
And now the foul going to be called on Paxson Wojcik.
They'll be determined with how they can execute in the half court. The basket.
He's hit all 4 of his free throws tonight. 4 of 5 coming in, and Clemson a 3-possession lead, up by 7. Where will the Tar Heels turn for a big bucket here? R.J. Davis has it. And a foul outside on R.J. surprisingly is 3 seconds to play. Chase Hunter running.
I am shocked. There's some North Carolina fans right now that are leaving the stadium, and the game is not over. It's nowhere close to being over.
You saw that traffic coming in here. Go Girard, tough shot. Shefflin fighting for the rebound. There's a whistle inside, and Shefflin's in 2 games this season against North Carolina. But now 8 of 12 in the second half. Lead is 6. Shefflin has 12 points here in the second half. R.J. Davis turns the corner, gets past Hunter. Kind of lost his balance as Hunter was trying to avoid the foul, and Clemson has it inside a minute to go. Up by 6. Hunter holding it, almost trapped. Shefflin finds Hall. Hall back to Shefflin and is knocked away by Cormac Ryan. Shot clock's at 13, still be Clemson basketball.
And Shefflin is just only one in the ACC.
He's been outstanding in the second half. Big reason that Clemson's been able to fight off thus far every Tar Heel push.
North Carolina.
Shot clock inside 5. Clemson's got to let one fly. Wojcik has the rebound for North Carolina. Cormac Ryan trying to get past Gerard. Cormac gets it up quickly. It rolls out. Man, has he had a tough night. Baycott fighting for it, and a whistle underneath. Baycott's free throws. Their second win in Chapel Hill all time if they can. Now Clemson will try to be a little less adventurous getting it in this time. Shefflin ahead to Hall. They're going to have to foul.
Tough pass.
But instead, Hall with an errant pass, a poor mistake for a veteran to make. Now R.J. Davis trying to find a little bit of room. Not much time left. Inside 5 seconds now, and boy, Clemson flirted with disaster with it. Really.
You know, Reese, one of my best friends is a die-hard Tar Heel fan. He's up in the regular season of the ACC, and our goal is to win a championship. How do we bring that intensity every game?
Well, Hubert was worried about this really in the days after, and a lot of those rebounds were crucial ones.
And now Clemson has won its last 2 or 3 games here at Chapel Hill.
How about that? Wow. As R.J. Davis banks one in to make it 80-76, and now the Tigers are 2-60 all-time at Chapel Hill. What a win for Brad Brownell and Clemson as the Tigers get it done 80-76. Texas Tech and Baylor coming up for Jay Williams, an hour.